Hello friends. Oh my gosh, celebration has begun and I have this super fun, bright, amazing card to share with you today. Oh my gosh, this is just, I love this time of year. It's kind of one of those, the holidays are over, everybody's trying to get back in the swing of things, and celebration comes, and it's like the perfect time because I'm here in Michigan and it has been so cold here like the past couple of weeks. Oh my goodness. So to get to play with fun, bright stamps and paper and ink and kind of forget about the cold, and at least today it's sunny, but a lot of times it's kind of dreary around here too. So anyway, this is like the perfect time of year to you need that pick-me-up. Like I said, the holidays are all done and like what is there to look forward to? But oh my gosh, celebration is here. So everything is good. So I want to show you, I'm going to actually scoot all these guys out of the way. So this is the Celebration brochure, just started January 3rd and runs through March 31, 2018. So this is the promotion that Stampin' Up! Does every year at the beginning of the year. When you spend at least $50, you get to pick a free item out of the Celebration catalog. There are actually a couple of items where when you spend $100, you get to pick a free item out of the Celebration catalog. That's something new that they haven't done in the past, and we're actually using one of those items today. So they added like a, I don't know, super special stepped up item that you can get with a $100 order instead of just a $50 order. So we are actually using on pages, can you guys see? I'm going to try to get close here. So on page 16, we are using this Amazing You stamp set. So I love that kind of sunburst. This is a gorgeous flower with tons of detail. Get a little bit closer here. We are going to use the Amazing and the You, and then they've also got the Let's, To Me. No, I'm sorry, we're using the You and the Celebrate because the Amazing is over here. Can you see the little red, kind of orangish red starburst? It's probably Calypso coral actually in our world, right? So this is the free with a $100 purchase, and it is a set of, it's the Celebrate You Thinlits, and the Thinlits say Celebrate, Amazing, and You, and obviously they coordinate beautifully with the Amazing You. Oops, let me scoot over here. The Amazing You stamp set and the Celebrate You Thinlits. And can you see here are a bunch of awesome projects that the Stampin' Up! Designers designed with those products. Here's another one right here, and then back over on this page as well. And this is kind of neat too. So if you don't have the big shot, can you see you can still make gorgeous cards? Look at, this is a beautiful card. Basically stamps, ink, and paper. Oh, I guess they are showing. You could probably do something different. Maybe just layer it on a square piece of paper because that looks like it is actually one of the stitched shape frameless. And then they've got some ribbon. But do you see, I mean, look at, you can make your own designer series paper with this stamp set. Do you see? They just basically stamped all over the card base itself, and then they did use our new blends markers to kind of color in the flowers. But isn't that gorgeous? So we are going to have so much fun. I just love this stamp set, and then we've never had framelits before. I'm going to show you just because I'm thinking of it right now. So that little red starburst, and then there's one more in the very back, the last page, that is the Happy Wishes stamp set that you can get free with a $100 order. And can you guys see? So they've got that big happy and then a bunch of really pretty cursive writing and best, and then you can make, oh my gosh, that's like endless, the possibilities of the stamps and sentiments that you could use that stamp set for. Now we're not using the stamp set, but like I said, that's something different that they haven't done before, free with a $100 purchase, so I wanted to show you that. So, okay, let's go ahead and get started. I'm always like, gosh, where to begin? Because I try not to, I made this card for a swap a little while ago, and then it's been a little bit, and I'm finally doing a video on it. So now I'm fresh, but then it's also so fresh, like the where to begin, right? So let's do this die cutting, the Amazing. We're going to grab our framelit and we're going to cut that first, because then I think everything else is just stamping and putting together. Okay, so I have my big shot with my magnetic platform. Okay. I have a piece of, this is Calypso coral cardstock, and I just cut it long enough so that that Amazing framelit would fit on there. Got my magnetic platform, one clear cutting pad, and then my Calypso Coral piece of cardstock. Okay, so here, these are the Celebrate You Thinlits, and it took me a while before I figured out. So that's like upside down and backwards, I think, but that's the Amazing. That's You totally upside down, and that's Celebrate like backwards. So we are gonna grab the, oops, still kind of stuck on there. Okay, we're gonna grab the Amazing, and we're gonna lay it down on our cardstock, and we're gonna run it back and forth a couple of times. So bear with me a sec, let me do that, because I wanna make sure that it cuts out nicely. And I forgot my, let's see how this works for us. I forgot my, I think we're gonna be okay. I might be able to, I've got my paper snips here. I forgot to bring my Big Shot die brush over. So that would have been even easier, but did you see how easy that popped right out? Can you see that? The Amazing. So look at that. Awesome. Super simple, right? Love that it's so easy to get that guy out of there too. Because I don't know if you're like me, but I don't like to spend too much time fussing around with things. Okay, so I'm going to move my card back into view, and I'm going to tell you dimensions actually on everything before I get stamping and going, so that you know the sizes of everything. Okay, so we're going to start with our card base as always. This is a piece of lemon lime twist cardstock that measures our 8.5 by 11. We cut it in half at 5.5 and then score it in half at 4.25 to make our nice crisp fold as always. Okay, I'm going to put that guy up there because we're not going to use, maybe we'll put both of these right over there. Okay, next is a piece of Daffodil Delight cardstock. So I sat down, I got to stand up to make sure we're still, I wasn't sure if my paper moved. There, so you guys can still see. Okay, so the Daffodil Delight measures 4 inches by 5.25 inches. And then we have these 3 pieces of Designer Series paper. This one right here measures, that one is 2 inches by 3.75 inches, okay? And then the other 2 pieces, this Bermuda Bay and then the Lemon Lime Twist, those 2 pieces are exactly the same size, and they measure 2.75 by 1.75 inches. And I'm going to check my little cheat sheet here. Yep, 2.75 by 1.75. And the other one was 2 by 3.75. Okay, so we've got those. Then this Daffodil Delight piece and the white piece, those are the other ones you need measurements on. Daffodil Delight is 3.25 by 2, and then this one is graduated in just 1/4 inch, so it is going to be 3 inches by 1.75 inches. Okay, so those are all the measurements if you're cutting these at home to duplicate this. Next, we are going to get our Bermuda Bay ink. Ooh, you know what? Oh, I did. I showed you the one stamp set. I'm going to show you the other one too. Can you guys see? So on my, you see the U, and then I put these cute little, I don't know, whatever those are, little bursts or something on either side. Those are actually from the beautiful Peacock stamp set. I forgot to mention that earlier. So do you see all of these teeny tiny little baby circle embellishments? I've been using those like crazy, kind of adding them on either side of lots of different things. And those are found in the beautiful Peacock. This is another stamp set you can get for free during Celebration, but I have been loving those cute little guys. Let's see. So we are going to stamp first of all with Bermuda Bay ink. So backing up, we're going back to the Amazing You stamp set. We're using our Celebrate stamp in our Bermuda Bay ink. Tap, tap, tap. Never squish, squish, squish. No full body weight stamping around here. Okay. Whew. I cannot sit down to do that. Okay, so I want that kind of up in that top left corner. All right, that looks good. And then the other thing, I have just these really narrow strips. Yeah, they're 1/2 inch wide is all it is. So we're gonna attempt, I'm gonna have to stand back up for this one too. Aren't I? Let's see, I'm gonna move these guys out of the way. Okay, so here's the U, which is also from the Amazing You stamp set. And these do not have to be perfect. It's funny how for the swaps, I was kind of stressing out, trying to make sure everything was, you know, just lined up perfectly. So that one's a little bit, so I have 1 million of these strips. So if I don't like that one, I move down the line. I don't know. we'll do a couple of them. We'll see which one we like the best. Because there's that, and then we've got that teeny tiny little, let's try over here on this one first and see. Yeah, so you can barely see those. And then when you put the pearls on them, you almost see them even less. So there, yep, that one is good. Okay. So now I'm going to trim just with my paper snips is all I did. So I'm just going to kind of cut fairly close to either side of these, trying to make it straight. Okay, so we got that little guy, and I think we are ready to put things together. So let's start doing that then. I am going to use, okay, this is funny because, so this piece of paper has had adhesive on it for, I can't even tell you how long, because I was making a bunch of these as swaps, and I thought I had set aside, you know, one set of pieces to do this video, and I had not. I had already put adhesive all over this. So this has literally been sitting on this little rubber mat for, I can't even tell you how long. But the cool thing is it doesn't stick. Or if it does, a tiny bit, but not really, I can lift it right up. So this little silicone rubber mat, whatever this is called, is a fabulous work surface, and I'm going to show you why else I like this in just a moment when we put the rest of the card together. Okay, so just for kicks, I'm going to add a little bit more adhesive on here. I'm going to grab my Daffodil Delight piece, and then I'm just going to, I'm trying to kind of line up, so, oops, and I'm shaking things, so that it looks like there's about 1/4 of an inch around there. And then I'm going to put some adhesive on the back of these guys. And then one more here. Which one was that? Nope, I'm going to do this one first. Okay, so same idea. I want to get about 1/4 of an inch on the outside. I worried less about in here because it seems like there was a lot going on. And then same thing. A lot going on the inside. I guess I should finish my thought, right? And then there, and I'm not pressing too hard, so in case I feel like something's a little bit crooked, I can move it, but I think we're good. So I'm going to kind of press down on that one. Next, I'm going to use my fast fuse now because this is a little bit heavier weight with those, whoops, flick your wrist, Amy. Here's my card base. There we go. So yeah, because it's a couple layers, I used my fast fuse instead of my snail just to make sure. Okay, we got that there, right? Next, this is what I wanted to show you guys. So this little guy is wonderful for using your snail and putting a snail adhesive on this little amazing. I'm kind of running it on here. Oops, he kind of curled up a little bit. I do want to get that right there. There. So do you see how, I mean, there are some of these little pieces, but it's really easy once you put it, actually maybe I will keep this. Once you put your amazing on this piece, you have to be a little bit careful. I want to get that lined up just about like that. So just careful. You sometimes have to rub off a little bit, but it works really, really well. There's just not, it's amazing how when you use this surface to put your adhesive on, it doesn't stick all over everything. You might get little bits here and there, but you can always get rid of those later and they're not stuck to anything. Just keep them right on here and then clean this off later after you're done making your card. Okay, move that back out of the way. So then the last thing, I love that. There's really just, it's not sticky. Maybe a teeny tiny bit, but you can roll that right off of there. So now with the U, I have you guys used these much lately? These little mini dimensionals, they are perfect. I haven't even like cracked open this little batch yet. So we're gonna put one, I'm gonna put 3 of them to kind of build it up all the way along there so it doesn't kind of buckle in the middle. Okay, so we got those. Right, I'm gonna peel off the back, oops, of these guys, and I'm gonna pop this on here. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is just so cute. So this one I might have stamped a little bit wider, so it's covering the Z just a little bit, but I don't think that's a big deal, right? I'm gonna put some more adhesive on the back of this, and we're gonna add it to our Daffodil Delight piece. Okay, move that around a little bit. Get that where I like. Okay, now my regular dimensionals, because I want to pop this whole thing up on the card as well. So we'll put a few of these. Move those guys out of the way. Okay, so just to peel the backs off of these again. And we are almost done. So even though this card kind of looked like it had a lot of detail, really it's all about, oh my gosh, that's the other thing I forgot to tell you guys about. The Bubbles and Fizz Designer Series paper. How could I forget that? Oh my gosh. So this is another free item. I'm going to show you that in just a second in the catalog that you can get during Celebration free with a $50 order. Oh, I got to show you that right now because I can't. No, I'm going to show you in just a sec actually. Okay. Let's finish the card. Oh my gosh, I'm getting all like off tangent. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to do is put the little pearls on either side inside those little circle medallion thingies. I don't know what. Tell me what I should call those so I don't sound so silly, right, when I'm trying to tell you guys about stuff. So there's one. And then we've got one more. Put that right there. So you see how I did that? I kind of lift the pearl up off of here. I should have been showing you that. I'm not sure if it was in the video or not. So get it underneath there. There's a glue dot. Have it in your hand. Put it on there. Put your finger on and pull it away. And it works so nicely. Okay, so that is the card using tons and tons and tons of Celebration product. But what I forgot to show you guys, oh my goodness, how could I do that? So let me see if I can find it because I didn't mark the page. But it's, well, here, actually, I'll show you guys this too. So I'm all over the place. Sorry. So this is the beautiful Peacock stamp set, another free. So any of those little, I think that's Pool Party probably, any of those little blue medallions, those are Sunburst, I guess. Those are free with a $50 order. And where is that designer? Here it is. Okay, so this is the Bubbles and Fizz Designer Series paper. And I do have to say, for whatever reason, the colors are just never as vibrant in the catalog. Because can you see the difference? So here's my card using the Designer Series paper, and there's the picture in the catalog. So, because this doesn't look as vibrant, I don't think, but it is, oh my gosh, this paper is so much fun. You're going to love this, and you're going to see it a ton for the next couple of months while Celebration is going on. We're all just going to be having tons of fun playing with that Bubbles and Fizz Designer Series paper, another free with a $50 purchase. So thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this card. I hope you were ink-spired today. As always, make sure you check out my blog. I will have a blog post on this card at gatheringinkspiration.com. If you would like to participate in Celebration, getting free stuff while you're ordering, shop online anytime at my website at amysuzanne.stampinup.net. When you spend $50 between now and March 31, you automatically get to pick that free item out of the Celebration brochure. Plus, if you use the host code on my blog, I send you another free item as a thank you for shopping with me. Just have to spend at least $50. You get your free Celebration item and that free item from me. So again, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button at the bottom of the video here so you don't miss out on any of my other future videos. And please let me know. I'd love to hear from you all if there's anything, maybe something in the Celebration brochure that you'd like to see a project on. I'd love to hear from you. Love to take ideas and suggestions. And I just hope you guys have a great day. Thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.